everybody, and welcome to my big booty book haul. I don't know why I'm calling that. It's not like I have a butt or anything, but you know who does? Big booty alert. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So holy crap, have a lot of books come out this month. And when I mean a lot, I mean like an extreme amount of amazing books that I've been looking forward to since they were announced like last year. So that being said, my wallet's hurting, but my reader heart is more than happy to have sacrificed the wallet for the books. And then of course, I got some books that haven't come out this month and that have been out for a while, so I'm really excited to jump into this video and share with you guys what books I got this month. So let's get into it. So this first book I've been looking forward to getting for, holy crap, a long time. And not only is it the first book to start off Rick Riordan Presents, the new publishing company that Rick Riordan is spearheading, but it's also a book by one of my favorite people out there, Roshni Chokshi. She wrote a bunch of books before this one, and they're all young adult fantasy novels, like The Star Touched Queen, but now she's coming out with a middle grade novel, and I'm so excited about it. And I just would like to thank Disney Book Group for sponsoring this book in this video, because I'm so excited to have it in my hands, because holy crap, it's been a long time coming. And this book is Aru Shah and the End of Time. This is a beautiful middle grade novel that is funny, adventurous, and is chock full of Indian mythology. And I'm just so freaking excited about it. So this book follows the story of Aru Shah, and she has a crazy, wondrous imagination. And while her friends are going and jetting off to their vacations for spring break, she is going to be spending her time at the Museum of Ancient Indian Art and Culture. And sometimes she has a tendency to lie, so one day, a couple of classmates show up on her doorstep and call her out on one of her lies. They don't believe her when she says that this ancient lamp from the museum is cursed. And so they dare Aru to go and test out the theory to see if she's lying. So she goes ahead and lights the lamp, and that's when things start to get a little bit of crazy. She kind of frees a demon called the Sleeper, who's intent on awakening the god of destruction, so yikes. And this kind of mishap ends up freezing her mother and her friends in time. And it's about her not only just saving her friends and family, but the world as well. And so she goes on this epic journey, and it's amazing and wonderful, and I cannot wait to delve more into it when I read this book. I also have a giveaway for this lovely book on my Twitter right now, so definitely go check it out. And this book came out on March 27th, so definitely go pick it up at the bookstore, because trust me guys, you're not gonna want to miss this. If you're a fan of Rick Riordan, you're going to definitely love this novel. Okay guys, so this next book came out recently after taking on a couple years break from the last one, because we all thought it was a trilogy, but turns out we're getting 3 more books. And that is Restore Me by Tahira Mafi. The Shahnameh Series was one of the first dystopian / young adult books that I've ever read. This is giving me such throwbacks because I started the series when I was, I think, 16, maybe going on 17, and now I'm 21. So when it was announced that there was more books in the series, yeah, that was kind of crazy. But let me tell you, I'm excited to read them. Even though, I know how bad this sounds, but I kind of got spoiled willingly on what happens in this book a little bit. Not all the spoils, but I got slightly spoiled for certain things. And oh my gosh, guys, I gotta read this book now. So, holy crap, Juliet, Warner, I'm coming for you. I'll probably read this book in like a 24-hour readathon, but I do hope that it goes well, because not necessarily the storyline goes well, but I hope that I jump into this book very easily, because I do not remember a lot of things that happened in the previous books. All I know is that Juliet, she can't really touch people, because if she touches somebody, she's gonna kill them. And it has kind of X-Men vibes to it as well. So I'm really excited to jump back into this world soon. Let me know what your thoughts are on this book, guys. Spoilery free, because nobody wants to get spoiled unless you're willing like I am. Just don't do Sasha, don't do me. I'm not a role model. No, I'm not somebody you should look up to when it comes to spoilers and wanting to spoil yourself willingly. But I'm excited to read it. This next book has so much hype around it, and it's totally worth the hype I've been hearing. So this book has been everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. It already has the movie rights sold to it. It's a huge deal, and it sounds epic. So this book is Children of Blood and Bone. So this author, she graduated Harvard, she's 24, and she has one of the biggest books to come out this year, and it topped the New York Times list at numero uno. Holy crap. And I've been hearing wonderful things about this novel. But first, before I jump into that, look at what my dog did to this book. She destroyed the spine. This is not a chew toy, Fiona. But this book is a high fantasy novel that is inspired by West African mythology mixed with an Avatar: The Last Airbender theme. I'm so excited to jump into this book. It's magical, it's epic, it has some romance in it, and the characters are to die for, literally. And even though it's 600 pages, I hear that it goes by like that. So if you're a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, West African mythology, which I'm excited to learn more about because I love mythology, and just a good fantasy novel, I definitely recommend that you pick this novel up and we can read it together. unless you already read it, because everybody's been reading it right now before I have, and I need to catch up. So maybe I'll read this during another 24-hour readathon. Maybe I should just do a readathon vlog. Do you guys want me to do a readathon vlog? I don't know. Let's change it up. Let's read lots of books together. Yeah. The next book I am also super excited about because I've been talking about it a lot, and I'm really excited to read it because, oh my gosh, it sounds epic. So thank you, Simon & Schuster, for working with me to bring this book into this video for all the audience to see, because there's lots of excitement circulating around this book, and I'm excited to see how it plays out within my own mind, and I feel like it's gonna be epic. And that book is The Wicked Deep by Shae Earnshaw. This book is supposed to have like hocus pocus vibes in Oregon with witches. It follows a story about these 3 sister witches who were killed 2 centuries ago, and every summer they come back inhabiting the bodies of troubled girls to go seek the revenge on boys. I know, right guys? That sounds epic. So it's about this girl named Penny and this guy named Bo. Bo just moved to this town and he has no idea what's in store for him. But Penny, she's like, I know what's coming for you, so I think I'm gonna help you. So it's really about this book playing out with that type of storyline. I'm really excited to jump into it. I'm very excited to read it, and it doesn't seem too long, so maybe I'll also read this during a 24-hour readathon. I'm just hyping you guys up for me doing tons of 24-hour readathons. My sleep schedule isn't happy about it, but the inner reader in me is very thrilled. The next 2 books are both Nora Roberts novels, and let me just count how many books in the past week Fiona has nibbled on. This makes 2. She nibbled on it. What the heck, Fiona? It's like I don't give her toys. Well, technically I don't give her too many toys because Fraser ends up destroying all the toys before she can even get her mouth on them. So we need to figure out a system that will work where my books don't get harmed and Fiona still gets the toys that she wants. The struggle is real. But anywho, so I got 2 Nora Roberts books. Really excited to read them. They both have to do with witches, so I'm really into it. This book takes place in Ireland. This book takes place off the coast of Massachusetts. If you like witches, if you like urban fantasy novels with some romance, definitely recommend you pick up a Nora Roberts book. I've read some of her books before. I really like them, so that's why I'm going to be jumping into these probably this summer because they're the perfect summer reads. Okay, so the next 2 books I'm gonna be doing a whole entire video on because I don't want to give too much away, but they're part of a genre that I never knew existed until recently. But let me just read you guys what the titles are and kind of give you a little bit of backstory to them, but the more details will come in its own separate video. And that is The Cracked Spine and Of Books and Bagpipes. These books are mystery novels that you usually find in your grandmother's house, but they are part of a genre that I'm not going to name right now because I want you guys to watch the video. But they're a genre that I never knew existed, but am more than happy to know that it exists now, so I can just delve on into it because it's really cool. The next book is Tithe by Holly Black. And let me tell you guys, this is like the strangest size book I've ever seen. It's not exactly a square, but it's close to it. But it's not a mass market paperback. It's just very interesting. Anyways, I'm really excited to jump into this book because I hear that it is what made Holly Black the queen of the fairies. And this is what that book really entails. It has to do with a girl being thrust into a fairy world. So if you like urban fantasy, if you like fae and fairy creatures and folklore, I think that you should pick up this book. I'm gonna let you guys know if I like it. I probably will love it though because Holly Black is a phenomenal writer. Okay guys, here is the last book on the list. And it is Celtic Myth and Magic, harnessing the power of the gods and goddesses. So no guys, this is not a fiction book. It actually has to do with Celtic folklore. And as you guys know, I'm currently working on my own solo book, which I have named Project Red. That is not the official title, but it's the title that I'm going with right now until I'm allowed to announce the official title of it, which I already know, and I love it, and I cannot wait to call it by the official title. But as of right now, it's the temporary title. You guys probably heard about it. I've been talking about it on Instagram and on Twitter a lot, kind of on here on the YouTubes, but not so much. I will be doing a video on it later on, but as of right now, this will help me with that book. That's all I'm gonna say, but I am so in love with the story. I cannot wait for you guys to read it one day, and it is just the project of my heart and soul, and oh, so excited. I love it very much. And I've already, you know, delved into this book. I'm gonna take in some notey notes, but I'll share that with you guys in a writing video. Okay guys, we have come to the end of this book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what books you got this month down below. I would love to know. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My username's @SashaAlsberg. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Non-existent booty out. Bye-bye!